The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's now time for Ottumwa Baseball. Heard right here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM, KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of the Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Baseball is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. From Legion Memorial Field in the City of Bridges, Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. It is a CIML doubleheader tonight between your Ottumwa Bulldogs and the 5th-ranked Urbandale Jayhawks. And that will be the final time I'll come on the air and say from Legion Memorial Field, because tonight we're changing the name of the facility to John Hart Stadium and Legion Memorial Field, as Ottumwa honors the longtime baseball icon in the City of Bridges, John Hart, naming the stadium after him. In fact, here in the press box right above the windows here, it now says John Hart Stadium. We'll talk more about that as we go along through the evening, and we'll bring you the ceremony between games honoring John and officially naming this stadium after him. As for our ball games tonight, Ottumwa and number 5 Urbandale, this will be a tough test for OHS. The Bulldogs are 13-8, and they're now 10-0 in the CIML Metro Conference after sweeping Des Moines Roosevelt 1-0 and 3-2 here last night. Urbandale plays in the ridiculously difficult CIML Central. Here's who's in the CIML Central. Number 1 Johnston, number 2 Waukee, number 3 Dowling, number 5 Urbandale, and then Valley and Southeast Polk are both receiving votes in the Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association rankings. That's an insane baseball conference. And Urbandale is 16-7 overall. They are 5-5 in the conference. Johnston is setting the pace at 23-1, and the Bulldogs know all too well how good Johnston is. They'll be tested by Urbandale tonight, but Ottumwa has played Urbandale well in recent years, including splitting with them on the road last year. For Ottumwa, though, the challenge tonight is pitching, as in this is the 4th doubleheader in 4 days. We played on the road at Lincoln Monday, on the road at Hoover Tuesday, the home doubleheader with Roosevelt yesterday when OHS used its best 2 pitchers to win the important conference doubleheaders, and then tonight against Urbandale. And we'll have 2 more games on Saturday when we travel to Decorah for that tournament against Decorah and South Winneshiek. So very busy pitching week for Ottumwa, but they'll do the best they can tonight. We're going to get a look at the starting lineups here, so we'll take 2 minutes, come back, and get you those on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Seasons change.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced, professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs hosting number 5 Urbandale here at the newly christened John Hart Stadium in Legion Memorial Field. Let's get you the starting lineups first for the visiting Jayhawks. Leading off and pitching, Dylan Keel. Batting second, the first baseman, Sam Harris. Lucas Jelnor will catch and bat third. Jalen Ziegler, the center fielder, hits cleanup. Cal Carlson in left field batting fifth. Ben Booth, the designated hitter, batting sixth. Brock Moore at third base hits seventh. Jack Craig at right field batting eighth. And Jake Barnes, the shortstop, hits ninth. In the field but not in the batting order is the second baseman, Caleb German. Those are the Jayhawks. These are your Ottumwa Bulldogs. Leading off playing left field, Miles Sainer. Batting second, the third baseman, Carter Thompson. Adam Griner will pitch and bat third, and Tanner Shark, the center fielder, hits cleanup. Javen Rominger, the third baseman, bats fifth. Braylon Griffiths, the DH, will hit sixth. Cam Maneri catching and batting seventh. Tucker Long, the shortstop, hits eighth. Batting ninth, the right fielder, Lucas Barnes, and in the field but not in the batting order is the second baseman, Luke Reinhardt. The head coaches are meeting at home plate. Lineup cards are being exchanged. We'll take another 2-minute timeout and come back to wrap up the pregame show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Bulldogs hosting number 5 Urbandale tonight on the night they dedicate Legion Memorial Field as John Hart Stadium after the longtime icon of baseball here in the city of Bridges. John played for the Ottumwa Merchants, a semi-professional team that originated in Ottumwa for decades. John coached Pee Wee, Little League, Babe Ruth, and American Legion baseball teams. In 2014, John was inducted into the Iowa Legion Baseball Hall of Fame. For over 40 years, he's made Ottumwa youth his priority. He was dedicated to keeping Legion ball free with meals for all players. Initially, John is from Blakesburg, and his wife Mary was a teacher in the surrounding area. Mary and John got married June 5th, 1965. His two sons, Jeff and Nathan, both played baseball and graduated from Ottumwa High. And there are many former Legion players that played for John Hart that are here and still arriving to help honor him. The ceremony will be between games. All right, let's check the pitching matchup here for game 1. Dylan Keel will get the start for the Jayhawks. Keel is making his 4th start. He is 1-0, the 3.82 ERA. Only 11 innings pitched in those 3 starts, 6 hits allowed, 6 runs all earned. He's walked 12, struck out 14. Opponents have hit 115 against him.
Playing third base, number 19.
For Ottumwa, they'll send Adam Griner to the mound, who's done much better at the plate than on the mound this year. This will be his 3rd start, his 6th appearance. He is 0-3 with a 7.80 ERA. 11 2/3 innings pitched, 15 hits allowed, 18 runs, 13 earned, 6 walks, 4 hit batters, 10 strikeouts. Opponents have hit 254 against Adam. He's been wild at times. Now Adam has history of the good kind against Urbandale. He got the save in last year's Game 2 victory over the Jayhawks. It finally gave Ottumwa a much-needed win over Urbandale. Time found for the national anthem. We'll take 2 minutes and return to the first pitch on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, a molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. The live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good afternoon once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from John Hart Stadium in Legion Memorial Field. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Kyle Smith, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa hosting Urbandale. Game 1 of our doubleheader. The Bulldogs are wearing special jersey T-shirts honoring John Hart, who's having the stadium named after him tonight. Red shirts, white numbers on the back, the white lettering and tribute on the front. White pants of the Bulldogs, red caps. Urbandale in navy jerseys, red and white trim on the sleeves.
Number 4, Dylan Cool.
Red lettering in Jayhawks trimmed in white on the front, red numbers front and back, white pants, and navy socks with red and white striping. Dylan Cool, the pitcher, is the leadoff hitter for Urbandale. Left-handed batter. Comes in hitting .310 with 4 home runs and 19 driven in. First pitch of the ball game is up and away, ball 1. First pitch at 5:04 on a warm afternoon in the city of Bridges. 92 degrees under sunny skies. The 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Little bit of a breeze today here at John Hart Stadium. Northwest wind at 8 miles an hour. Grinders 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Legion Memorial Field and now John Hart Stadium. The dimensions you're familiar with, 335 feet down each line, 370 to the power alleys, 385 to straightaway center. 1-2 to Dylan Cool. The pitch. Ground ball off the glove of Griner and into center field for a leadoff single. A high chopper. Adam got a little bit of leather on it, but didn't have much of an opportunity. And that'll bring up the first baseman, Sam Harris. Harris, a junior, hitting .358 with 14 runs batted in. We will get a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Cool. And we'll see who pops out of the dugout here.
Running for Urbandale, number 49, Cole Garwood.
Cole Garwood is the courtesy runner. And the batter is left-handed batting first baseman Sam Harris. First pitch, outside corner, strike 0-1 to Harris. Garwood has 5 steals in 5 tries on the year. We'll set the Ottumwa defense here in a moment. Oh and 1, pitch in the dirt, rolls away from Maneri. Runner tries to go to second, the throw not in time. Ball got off to the right just a little too far, a wild pitch. Runner at second, nobody out, count even at a ball and a strike. Runner at second, nobody out for Urbandale, top of the first inning. Reiner from the stretch. Long pause, now comes set. The 1-1. High drive to right, going back is Barnes, looking up, and that ball is gone. A 2-run home run from Sam Harris, his first of the year, and Urbandale strikes first. Cam Maneri will give Adam a new baseball, and they'll talk about how to refocus here as the batter will be the catcher, Lucas Gelnor.
Now batting, number 21, Lucas Gelnor.
Gelnor, a junior, hitting .460 with 15 runs batted in. And before the next batter stands in, our umpires are conferring in the infield grass. Adam Griner has a towel behind the pitcher's mound to try to wipe the perspiration off his hand from time to time, and I guess the umpires are, I don't know, telling him where he can have the towel or can he not have the towel. And now Coach Yeager out of the dugout. Looks like he's trying to diffuse something here. I don't know, is Urbandale objecting to the towel? And as this conversation continues, now the home plate umpire is telling Urbandale's coach something. Well, this all seems rather unnecessary. And now they're telling Adam he can't have it. Well, this is certainly an interesting early turn of events here. Feels like a little gamesmanship, if you will. Can't say I'm surprised. So after all of that, 2 home, nobody out, top of the first, and the batter is Jelnor, a .460 hitter. Right-handed batter, Griner's pitch, chop foul at the plate, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Griner from the stretch, even with no one on base. The senior's pitch. Chopper back to the mound. Adams got this one. Throws to first for out number 1. 1 down for the center fielder, Jalen Ziegler.
Now batting, number 7, Jalen Ziegler.
Ziegler, a senior, hitting .338 with 17 runs batted in. Adam comes set, right-hander to right-hander, the pitch. Bunted, third base side, foul. And it's 0-1. Two runs home in the inning, a 2-run homer by Sam Harris. 1 out, nobody on, top 1. And that pitch chopped foul, third base side, 0-2. Griner trying to get things back under control after giving up a leadoff single, not a hard hit ball, a chopper, and then a no doubt about it 2-run home run to right. The 0-2. Just upstairs, 1-2. Griner getting the sign from the catcher, Cam Maneri. Now the 1-2. Slow roller, foul, third base side. We'll do it again. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ziegler. Adam working deliberately here in the first inning. The pitch. Grounded foul again, third base side. This is becoming a habit. Still 1-2 to Ziegler. Cal Carlson, the left fielder, on deck. Another 1-2. Slow chopper back towards the mound. Griner fields, fires to first. Good throw, good play, 2 down. Adam wins that battle, and the batter is Cal Carlson.
Now batting, number 26, Cal Carlson.
Carlson, a senior, hitting .315, a home run, and 18 driven in. Right-hander to right-hander, 2 out, nobody on, 2 in. The pitch up and in for ball 1. One 1-0 the count. The next offering. Fly ball down the line in right, drifting over towards the line and making the catch is Lucas Barnes to retire the side. So the Jayhawks get a single and a home run to start the inning, and then Griner retires the next 3. We go to the bottom of the first. Urbandale 2, Ottumwa coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the first inning. Urbandale 2 runs in the top half, and now their left-hander Dylan Kuhl takes the mound for the first time. The defense behind him, Cal Carlson in left, Jalen Ziegler in center, Jack Craig in right, Brock Moore at third, Jacob Barnes at short, Caleb German at second, Sam Harris at first, and Lucas Gelnor behind the plate. Top 3 in the Ottumwa order: Miles Sainer, Carter Thompson, and Adam Greiner.
Leading off for Ottumwa, the left fielder, number 13, Miles Sainer.
Miles Sainer, the average 231, but the on-base percentage 412. That's why he leads off. He gets on more than 40% of the time. Miles has driven in 10 runs this year. Lefty to righty, first pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. The next offering misses up and away, and quickly, Sainer ahead 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Bulldog leadoff hitter. And that pitch is low, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch on the outside corner for a called strike, 3-1. Hitters count for Sainer, the 3-1. Up and away, ball 4, and a leadoff walk brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Good start for the Bulldogs, down 2-0 early, and here is Carter Thompson.
Carter Thompson.
Thompson hitting 273. He's driven in 8. Sainer with a short lead, and the pitch is high to Thompson, 1-0. That pitch up and away, and the count 2-0. The next offering, letter high strike to Carter, 2-1. And Thompson takes a pitch high, 3-1. Kuhl working quickly, but falling behind. He walked Sainer on 5 pitches. He's gone 3-1 on Thompson. The kick and the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner at the letters, 3-2. Carter thought it might have been ball 4. Kuhl steps off the rubber for a moment. Now he returns. 3-2. Runner does not go. Way high to the backstop, ball 4. Sainer will turn but hang on as Gelnor goes back to pick it up. Boy, I was not in favor of sending Sainer on that 3-2 pitch, and I kind of wish they had. He'd be at third, but it's okay. He's at second. First and second, nobody out. Another walk brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. And before Adam Greiner bats, we'll get a visit to the mound as Urbandale will try to settle down their lefty. Griner hitting .385, 3 doubles, 5 triples, and 9 runs batted in. 5 triples already through the first 21 games. I'm going to need to ask John Yeager sometime before next week what the team record for triples is. Now, I'm sure it's higher than 5, and I'm not sure how high, but Adams had a habit of putting the ball in the gap and running a long way this season. He had a triple when we played Mason City at Dwayne Banks Field, University of Iowa. He slid into third and nearly overslid the bag because they have that 100% field turf surface. And he was telling me afterwards that he felt like he might slide into the dugout, and he might have to start his slides on that surface at the end of the pitcher's mound. So here is Adam as the conference is broken up. Ottumwa down 2-0 bottom of the first, but 2 on, nobody out on a pair of walks. Now the key for Ottumwa is to convert those walks into scoring opportunities. The first baseman, Harris, is in on the grass. Third baseman, Moore, is playing back. Bunt shown. Pitch comes in high, ball 1. If that pitch had been in the zone and Adam had bunted it down the third baseline, we'd have the bases loaded because Moore was well back. Moore is still back. As this pitch is swung on, but it's popped up right side into foul territory. Might be a tough play, and unable to catch it is the second baseman, German. It was right near the line. He ran into foul territory, was leaning back towards the line, couldn't hang on to it. They've ruled it a foul ball. And the umpires are getting together now. The players have all reacted as if it's a foul ball. Saner's gone back to second. Thompson at first. After the brief umpire conference. Urbandale wants a catch out of that. There's no way. He dropped the ball. I think Urbandale wants an infield fly ruling. The problem with that is if it's a foul ball, then there's no infield fly. Infield fly has to be a fair ball. If it's a foul ball, you cannot have infield fly batters out. So it should still be a 1-1 count. Now we're assuming it's a foul ball call, but because Griner's back at the plate. I was looking for the umpires to signal. I didn't see a signal. I assumed it was a home plate umpire's call. He's the one looking down the line. So it is a foul ball. Everybody back where they were, 1-1 to Griner. Harris still in on the grass. And the pitch. Ground ball to short. They flip to second for 1. The relay to first. That will not be in time, and it gets away. Coming home to score is Saner. Griner racing for second. He'll stop there, and it's 2-1. So Thompson retired 6-4 on the force play. Griner safe at first on the fielder's choice. Saner to third, and then Saner comes home on the throwing error by Caleb German.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2.
And Ottumwa gets half of it back. They got it back. So 1 on, 1 out, 1 home. Tying run at second, and here is Tanner Shark. Left-handed batting center fielder, hitting .403. Lefty-lefty matchup for him here in the pitch. All the way to the backstop on the fly. That was so far above everybody that Jelnor, the catcher, didn't even bother reaching up for it. A very wild pitch. Down to third goes Griner, 1-0 to Shark, and now the tying run 90 feet away with only 1 out. One and 0 to Tanner. And a swing and a miss. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Griner at third, only 1 out. And the pitch. Bunted third base side, but it'll trickle foul. And the count 1-2. If that had stayed fair, Shark would be on. Although that was a ball where Griner could not have scored as it was rolling right up the line. 1-2 to Tanner. Middle infielders are back. Luke Gravy's running now at third. He's a courtesy runner for Griner. It's hard to tell with these special shirts they're wearing today. 1-2. The pitch. Breaking ball stayed high, 2-2. Two and two. That pitch high, 3-2. Ottumwa doesn't have a hit this inning, but we've got a run and another one 90 feet away. 2 walks and an error. There is 1 out. The error was on a throw to first to try to turn 2. The throw wouldn't have been in time anyway. Now the 3-2. High ball 4, third walk of the inning, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Runners on the corners with 1 out, and here is Javen Rominger.
Now batting the first baseman, number 18, Javen Rominger.
Rominger hitting .250. Javen has 14 runs batted in. He was the winning pitcher in Game 2 last night against Des Moines Roosevelt. Ottumwa swept the Rough Riders 1-0 and 3-2. Gravy at third, Shark at first. The pitch. There's a strike on the inside corner to the right-handed batting Bulldog first baseman, 0-1. Wouldn't be half surprised if Shark took off at some point. He does. They'll throw to first, down to second, and not in time. Now the throw home, not in time. A double steal, and they're tied at 2. They had Shark picked off, but Tanner beat the rap at second, and then Griner beat the throw home. Count still 0-1 to Javen. Now the go-ahead run at second with 1 out. Ottumwa producing 2 runs in this inning without a hit. Gravy with the stolen base and the run. I said Griner again. He was the one who got on base initially. And the 0-1. Up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. There is activity in the Urbandale bullpen, a right-hander throwing. As their starter, Dylan Kuhl, very wild here in the first inning. The 1-1. High, 2-1. Shark picked up his 14th steal of the year. Gravy got his 8th. Tied at 2. Lefty to righty, the 2-1. Strike at the knees, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Shark at second, 1 out. Game tied at 2 here in the bottom of the first. The pitch. Popped it up on the infield. Who wants it? The shortstop. Barnes coming in. Makes the catch, out number 2. And the batter is Braylon Griffiths.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 29, Braylon Griffiths.
Sophomore hitting .250. 6 runs batted in. First pitch, in there for a strike, 0-1. If I remember correctly, it was Braylon who drove in the winning run in Game 1 last night. Sacrifice fly. The 0-1 inside corner, strike 2. But someone last night walked off 1-0 over Roosevelt in Game 1 and then beat them in the second game 3-2. Tanner Shark was the winning pitcher in Game 1 and had a 2-run double in Game 2 that put Ottumwa in front for good. He's at second, dancing around. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing up high, and he foul-tipped it into the mid, strike 3, hitting over. But Ottumwa gets 2 without a hit. There was an error, and 1 left. We go to the second inning, tied at 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the second inning, Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive. For 24/7 emergency plumbing services, including nights, holidays, and weekends, Roto-Rooter Ottumwa, your specialists in plumbing and water cleanup. By Bridge City Realty, whether you're looking to buy your next home or sell your current property, they'll be with you every step of the way. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. And by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. Ottumwa 2, number 5, Urbandale 2 as the Jayhawks bat here in the top of the second. 6, 7, and 8 due up in their order. Booth, Moore, and Craig. Ben Booth, the designated hitter, right-handed batter. First pitch from Adam Griner. Breaking ball, caught the inside corner, 0-1. Buckled his knees on that pitch. Booth hitting .222 with an RBI. 2 for 9 on the season. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Urbandale got its 2 runs in the first inning on a single and a 2-run homer. Ottumwa got its 2 runs on 3 walks and an error. And then a double steal to get the tying run. Now the 0-2. Chopper slowly first base side up the line. Griner will field it and use the glove to underhand it to Rominger on the bag for out number 1.
Now batting, number 19, Brock Moore.
That brings up the third baseman, Brock Moore, a sophomore, hitting .345. A home run and 6 driven in. One out, nobody on, top of the second. Game tied at 2. Adams' pitch. Low and away in the dirt, ball 1. This is Ottumwa's 7th game of the week. Bulldogs haven't lost yet this week. Swept Des Moines Lincoln on the road Monday, swept Hoover on the road Tuesday, swept Roosevelt at home last night. Tougher competition today, though, number 5, Urbandale. Tied at 2 in the top of the second. Now the 1-0 from Griner. Fouled in the air off to the right out of play. A late swing by Brock Moore. Count even at a ball and a strike. One and 1 to Brock Moore. Griner kicks and delivers, and that breaking ball sailed behind Moore, who didn't move. 2-1. Adam from the stretch, the 2-1 pitch, fouled back over the screen, 2-2. Griner looking for his first strikeout. They're brought to you by Sonic Drive-In Ottumwa. Saw a couple of fans bring in a couple of those 44-ounce Sonic drinks. Those sound pretty good right now on this warm June afternoon in Ottumwa. 2-2 to Moore. 1 out, nobody on. Griner's pitch. A foul back to the screen, tied him up inside, and Moore just did get a piece. Still 2-2. Adam working from the first base side of the rubber. Normally, with no one on base, at least earlier this season, he's been in the windup, not today. That pitch outside, 3-2. Adam is sticking with the stretch, whether there's anybody on base or not. 3-2 to Moore. The right fielder, Jack Craig, on deck. 1 out, nobody on, top 2. Game tied at 2. The 3-2. High, ball 4. First walk issued by Griner.
Now batting, number 10.
And that'll bring up the right fielder, Jack Craig, number 8 hitter in the order. Junior hitting .250. Has yet to drive in a run. Quick throw to first, and diving back in safely is Moore. Moore only has 1 stolen base on the year in 1 attempt. First pitch, hit in the air, down the line, foul by Jack Craig, 0-1. Another new baseball for Griner. Moore gets his lead at first. Adam a couple of looks as he comes set. Righty to righty, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Tied him up inside, 0-2. Bright sunshine. Not a cloud in the sky today. Much different from yesterday, which was overcast and muggy and had a few raindrops, not many. The count to the Urbandale right fielder, Jack Craig. 1 on, 1 out, the pitch. Low and away, 1-2. Snap throw down to first, not in time, and it gets into right field, but Moore didn't recognize it right away. Reinhardt goes and picks it up, and Moore will stay at first. There's a familiar face in the first base coaching box, Alec Hensley, former Ottumwa standout, now a coach with Urbandale. Time called at the plate. Yeah, we saw Alec, we were talking about this in the press box here, and I'm overhearing it. We saw Alec last year. He was coaching with Roosevelt. There's a fly ball to center. On his horse is Shark. He'll get there on the run and make the catch for out number 2 over towards the right center gap. Roosevelt, of course, had a coaching change late in the offseason. And Alec Hensley is now coaching Urbandale. Number 9 hitter Jacob Barnes with 2 out and a runner on first here in the top of the second. Game tied at 2. First pitch is way outside, ball 1. Barnes, a sophomore. This is only his 5th at-bat of the year. He's 0 for 4. Want to know the count? The pitch. Fly ball to right, shallow. Coming on is Barnes. Lucas will get there and make the catch as his hat flies off to retire the side. No runs, no hits, a walk and a man left. We go to the bottom of the second, all tied at 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Of the second inning, Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Family First Chiropractic on West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family. And by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. Ottumwa 2, number 5 Urbandale 2 as the Bulldogs come to bat. 7, 8, and 9 due up for OHS. Cam Maneri, Tucker Long, and Lucas Barnes.
John Hart Stadium at the American Legion Memorial Field. All Legion baseball participants are invited to the baseball field entrance.
Again, tonight they are dedicating the new name of John Hart Stadium here at Legion Memorial Field. And we will have a ceremony between games honoring John Hart. We will attempt to air that for you live on KBIZ and on the live video stream.
Now batting the catcher, number 5, Cam Maneri.
So here is the Cambino. Freshman hitting 167. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Dylan Kuhl still in there after walking 3 and giving up 2 runs in the first inning. Cam does have a home run. He's driven in 3. Takes a letter high strike, 1-1. Maneri's home run came in the opening doubleheader at Indianola. A drive over the fence and straightaway left that day. Here's the 1-1. Chopper, third base side, foul, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Cool, the left-hander comes set. The 1-2. High, 2-2. The umpire kind of flinched there, but didn't call it. 2-2. This is almost a year to the day when Ottumwa faced Urbandale up in Urbandale last year, as the 2-2 pitch is just high, 3-2. Two teams split that day. Ottumwa lost a lead in game 1 and fell 7-4, but the Bulldogs rallied to win game 2 in the nightcap 9-7. And Cam pops it up high in the air left side, foul territory. The third baseman, Moore, underneath it, makes the catch for out number 1. One down for Tucker Long.
Number 20, Tucker Long.
Long hitting 196 in his initial varsity campaign with 8 runs batted in. Right now his biggest asset to this team is pitching and defense. Winning pitcher 2 nights ago, game 2 over Des Moines Hoover. Lefty to lefty, the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. It's flipping back in the scorebook to that win over Urbandale last year. They were ranked 10th at the time. Ottumwa got out to a big lead. It was 8-1 going to the bottom of the 5th. As that pitch misses 2-0. And then Urbandale scored 6 in the bottom of the 5th to make it interesting. It was 8-7. Ottumwa got an insurance run in the top of the 7th that night. That's upstairs 3-0. And then it was Adam Greiner, our starting pitcher tonight, who came on and got out of a jam in the bottom of the 7th, striking out the side to pick up the save. Up and into Long, ball 4. 4th walk issued by Cool, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Lucas Barnes, the batter, but I'm not sure Urbandale head coach Eric Evans is going to let Barnes face Cool. They had somebody warming up last inning, and that's going to be all on the mound for Dylan Cool. It's a call to the bullpen. Dawson Roberts is popping out of the dugout. Urbandale may move some players around here. We'll take a 30-second timeout, come back, and tell you about the changes on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
If you've got more to do than time to do it, you deserve some hard-working help. Introducing the all-electric Ranger XP Kinetic, the most powerful utility side-by-side ever made. With an advanced electric drivetrain, lithium-ion batteries, and remarkably quiet operation. Now the world's hardest working people have a revolutionary choice in how jobs get done. Ranger XP Kinetic.
Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The new pitcher is right-hander Dawson Roberts. Roberts is a senior, making his 5th appearance all in relief. 0-1, does have a save, a 3.09 ERA, 11 1/3 innings pitched, 11 hits allowed, 6 runs, 5 earned, 6 walks, 13 strikeouts. Opponents have hit .212 against him. Dylan Cool lasts just an inning and a third. Didn't give up a hit, but walked 4, didn't strike out anybody. He's been charged with 2 runs, and he's responsible for Tucker Long at first here in the bottom of the second in a 2-2 ball game. I believe I saw Cool move to the outfield. I'm not sure who he replaced out there.
Now pitching for Urbandale, number 9, Dawson Roberts.
At any rate, the first batter that Roberts will face is Lucas Barnes. Barnes, a number 9 hitter for Ottumwa, batting 184. He's driven in 9. 1 on, 1 out, tied at 2, bottom of the second. And our home plate umpire is over at the Ottumwa dugout, informing them of the Urbandale changes. Again, not 100% sure from up here what all the changes are, but we'll try to sort it out. So here's Barnes, Long with a short lead at first in the pitch. Little liner, oh, that's caught by the pitcher Roberts, and Long too far off the bag. He's doubled off, inning quickly over after just 1 pitch. No runs, no hits, nobody left. After 2, we're tied at 2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 3rd inning, Bulldog baseball brought to you by Reflection Studio next to New Cara Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. By Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, your local pediatric provider. Mercy One Ottumwa, your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org. And by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. Top of the 3rd, Ottumwa 2, Urbandale 2. Top of the order due up for the Jayhawks, Cool, Harris, and Gelnor. Dylan Cool no longer pitching. He moved to the outfield. He singled to start the game and was along for the ride on the 2-run home run by Harris. That was how Urbandale scored. Ottumwa doesn't have a hit yet, but they used 3 walks, an error, and a couple stolen bases to plate 2 in the bottom of the 1st. Griner's first pitch, breaking ball outside corner strike to the left-handed batting Cool, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Over below, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cool steps back in. Griner's pitch. Ground ball out to short, long to his left, bobbles, picks it, doesn't have a play. An error to start the top of the 3rd. And here's Harris, who hit the long 2-run home run to right his first time up.
Sam Harris.
Ottumwa softball also playing Urbandale at home tonight over at Houston Field. Going to the bottom of the 3rd over there, Urbandale leading Ottumwa 2-0. Our ball game tied at 2. Righty to lefty, Greiner's pitch, swing and a miss. Got him to chase one down low, strike 1. Cool with the lead at first. Greiner comes set. The 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. Reinhardt has it. Goes to second. Not in time. Reinhardt double clutched the close play and called safe at second on the fielder's choice is Cool. First and second, nobody out, and John Yeager with a long, slow walk out of the dugout. And I believe he wants to ask the base umpire why he made the call that he made. John kind of ambling out for this conversation. I was a little surprised that Reinhardt went to second. He looked, he hesitated, then he threw. The hesitation may have cost him. And a slowly hit ball towards the hole on the right side, usually you just try to make sure of one. John's conversation very brief, and he's walking back to the dugout.
Now batting, number 21, Lucas Jelner.
That brings up Lucas Jelner, who grounded back to the mound his first time up. The Jayhawk catcher stands in, 2 on, nobody out. Adam gets the sign, checks the runners, and comes set. A long pause in the pitch. Low and away, ball 1. An error and then a fielder's choice where hesitation cost Ottumwa the chance to get an out. No hits in the inning yet for Urbandale, but Ottumwa's given them 2 base runners, and that's the kind of mistakes you can't make against a top 5 team. Now the 1-0. Breaking ball stayed inside, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Greiner from the stretch, the pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. Got him. Throws him on a fastball. Throw back to Greiner over his head, but backed up by Reinhardt. Nobody tries to advance. Tied at 2, but Urbandale threatening. 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. Adam has his sign. Long look back at second. The 2-1. Fly ball to right. Barnes heading back. He is there. Makes the catch for out number 1. Cool will tag at second and head to third. Runners on the corners with 1 out. For Jalen Ziegler, who grounded back to the mound his first time up.
Jalen Ziegler.
Ottumwa hoping maybe for a double play grounder to get out of this inning. Runners on the corners, 1 down. Carter Thompson in on the grass at third. Javen Rominger holding the runner Harris on at first. The pitch, swing, and a foul at the plate, 0-1. The count to the center fielder for Urbandale. Greiner sets and delivers. Runner goes, and a pop-up foul backing out of play, 0-2. Harris over at first, only 3 for 3 in stolen base tries. Outside of Ziegler, the man at the plate, Urbandale doesn't run a whole lot. Put a man in motion there, but he has to go back to first. Now the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Ottumwa, as we mentioned, 6-0 on the week so far. All conference wins. This is a non-conference matchup, but a chance for Ottumwa to maybe boost its resume playing number 5 Urbandale. Runner goes, the 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. It's in the dirt. The batter is out because there was a runner on first. Harris does steal second, but there's 2 away. Griner gets his first strikeout, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In in Ottumwa.
Number 26, Cal Carlson.
And the batter, Cal Carlson, who flew out to right his first time up. Urbandale this week has split a doubleheader with Dowling and split a doubleheader with Valley. In their conference, the CIML Central is just a beast of a baseball conference. Johnston, Waukee, Dowling, and Urbandale, all top 5 teams. Valley and Southeast Polk could make an argument for being top 10. They're not right now, but that's because they have to play these other teams. First pitch is high to Carlson, ball 1. Second and third, 2 out. Game tied at 2 here in the top of the third. Griner trying to pitch around an error and another play that wasn't an error but was a bit of a defensive mistake that put the first 2 runners on. He's gotten a fly out and a strikeout. Now the 1-0 to Carlson. Breaking ball, liner softly to left, down for a base hit. 1 run is in. They'll send the second runner. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. And it is 4-2. Sainer tried to load up and fire, and he was about 20 feet up the first baseline. The throw allows Carlson to go to second. He gets a 2-run single, and Urbandale back in front by 2. 2 unearned runs for the Jayhawks. Here is Ben Booth, the DH, grounded back to the mound his first time up. That ball was not hit hard, but just looped out into a perfect spot in left field. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. Griner looked back at second, and the 1-0 to Booth. Low and away, 2-0. Ottumwa has come in winning, having won 10 out of their last 11. The only blemish was the Game 2 loss against Mason City in Iowa City. The 2-0 is skied to center, going back Shark, still going back, has a beat on it, but he can't reach it. It's over his head. And pulling into second with an RBI double is Booth. It is 5-2. That ball just kept carrying there on Tanner. He checked the wall. He looked back. He kept running with it. I thought he was going to get it. It just ended up out of his reach. 3 runs home in the inning for Urbandale. They're all unearned, all scoring with 2 outs after an error started this inning. Brock Moore, the batter, he walked his first time up. First pitch. Big curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. Can't say that was wind blown. The wind is barely blowing at all. And it didn't sound like it had been hit particularly hard, but it just kept carrying. Breaking ball stayed inside, 1-1 to Moore. I will say this, Adams' off-speed stuff looks better today than I've seen earlier this season. Now, this is a tough team to face. As the 1-1 came inside and hit him, he tried to get that fastball inside and came too far in. First and second, 2 down, and the batter, Jack Craig, who flew to center his first time up.
Now batting, number 10, Jack Craig.
2 on, 2 out, 3 home for Urbandale. They lead 5-2 over your Bulldogs here in the top of the third. The pitch to Craig. Way outside, ball 1. Urbandale 5 runs on 4 hits. Runner goes, pitch hit into right center. That's going to be down, and it'll score at least 1. Shark will cut it off. They're waving the second runner around third. Reinhardt's throw comes into second. Nobody let him know he needed to come home. 2-run score on the double. It is 7-2. They might have had a play at the plate, but I don't think anybody yelled out to Reinhardt to throw home. He just wheeled him through to second. And all the runs are unearned, but Greiner having difficulty getting out of the inning. And pitching coach Luke Gomat out to try to settle him down. The 9th batter of the inning and the number 9 hitter in the order, Jacob Barnes, coming up. Luke finishes his pep talk for his pitcher. Ottumwa had a chance to get out of this inning with no damage, but a little flare for a single by Carlson plated 2. And since then, a double, a hit by pitch, and another double, 3 more runs home, a 5-run inning for Urbandale, and that's why you cannot give a good team extra outs. Honestly, without the error and then the hesitation on a ground ball, this inning would have been over. Runner goes, pitch bunted at and missed, or was it fouled? It was fouled. Okay. The umpire, reached out and touched the ball, and I thought, why are you doing that? Well, they tried to bunt it and fouled it. 0-1. Runner on second, 2 down. Ottumwa trailing 7-2. Now Greiner will wheel towards second and bluff Craig back to the base. Oh, 0-1 the count, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Greiner, another check of second. The pitch, popped it up left side. Tucker Long, the shortstop, waits for it to come down, makes the catch, and the side is retired with the damage done. 5 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Go to the bottom of the third. Ottumwa work to do, trailing 5-2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
From the third inning, Urbandale 7, Ottumwa 2, game 1 of our baseball doubleheader here on KBIZ. Brought to you by Lee's Photography Ottumwa, capturing all the special moments in your life, such as weddings, sports, senior photos, family portraits, and more. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, capturing memories to last a lifetime. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider, expanding into Wapello County. Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to express interest in fiber internet at your home. Dawson Roberts threw 1 pitch and got 2 outs, coming on in relief in the second inning. And he'll face the top of the Ottumwa order here, Sainer, Thompson, and Greiner. That is Dawson Roberts pitching for Ottumwa, despite what you may have read on social media. First pitch, way high to Sainer, ball one. Sainer walked and scored in the first. And that's a ground ball back to the mound. Nice backhand play by Roberts. Throw to first and one away. One down for Carter Thompson. He walked in the first inning.
19, Carter Thompson.
One out, nobody on, and the pitch. High pop-up left side foul. Could be playable for more. Racing in and on the run makes the catch for out number 2. Thompson fouls out to third. 2 out, nobody on for the pitcher, Adam Greiner. Greiner reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Both teams scored twice in the first, but Urbandale 5 in the top of this third inning. There are fire trucks and emergency vehicles going by on the highway beyond the center field fence. Hopefully nothing too serious. The wind by Roberts and the pitch to Adam is poked in the air, foul off to the right, out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 offering, driven into left field. That is down for a base hit. That's Ottumwa's first hit of the ball game. Comes with 2 out in the third. And the batter, Tanner Shark, who walked his first time up.
Tanner Shark.
Luke Gravy will again be the courtesy runner for Greiner. Let's see if Shark can drive one into the gap here, maybe bring Luke around from first. Ottumwa down 7-2. You don't need to get it all back at once, only the third inning. But it'd be nice to put a number on the board and start fighting your way back. Righty to lefty, the pitch, outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lined into left base hit. Opposite field single for Shark. Gravy stops at second. The ball bobbled briefly out there by Carlson, but he gets it back in. Back-to-back 2-out singles in the batter, Javen Rominger, who popped out his first time up.
Javen Rominger.
Two on, 2 out. First pitch on the way to Javen. Over but low, ball 1. Urbandale right now 7 runs, 5 hits, and an error. Ottumwa 2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error. Gravy at second, Shark at first. Long pause by Roberts, now the 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Gravy getting a pretty big lead out at second. The second baseman, German, trying to hold him close. Now the 1-1. Low and away, 2-1. Ottumwa trying to put together a 2-out rally. Back-to-back singles by Greiner and Shark. Now, Javen Rominger at the plate ahead in the count, 2-1. The next offering. Ground ball past the mound, but up at the second baseman, German. He will step on second to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left after 3. Bulldogs down 7-2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The fourth inning. Ottumwa trailing number 5 Urbandale 7-2, game 1 of our doubleheader. Adam Griner still on the mound for OHS. Adam's thrown 59 pitches through 3 innings. Now, Adam pitched on Monday against Des Moines Lincoln, and again, this is by far the toughest pitching week of the year for Ottumwa. 5 doubleheaders in 6 days. Tomorrow's the only day off. And by the way, I find the schedule a little weird. We've had a lot of Thursday broadcasts and then a lot of Fridays off. That is not normal, but that's how it's lined up this season. Pitch outside to Dylan Kuhl, 1-0. Kuhl has singled. He's reached on an error. He scored twice. Ottumwa down 7-2 here in the top of the 4th. One ball, no strikes. Adams' pitch. Liner through the whole right side, base hit. Kuhl is 2 for 3. 6th hit of the game for the Jayhawks, and the batter Sam Harris. 2-run homer in the first, reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 3rd. Powerful left-handed batter hit his first home run of the year in the opening frame. First pitch here, swing and a miss, strike 1. So no games tomorrow. Then Saturday morning, we're all the way up in Decorah, northeast Iowa, where head coach John Yeager grew up. For the 2nd year in a row, he'll bring his Bulldogs back home. There's a fly ball to center. Shark on his horse, headed back, over his head. Boy, balls are really carrying today. Kuhl will be stopped at 3rd. Into 2nd with a double is Harris. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. And that ball didn't sound like it was hit that hard, but it just kept carrying to dead center.
Now batting, number 21.
The catcher, Lucas Gelnor, the batter, he has grounded out to the mound and flied out to right, 0 for 2. Second and 3rd, nobody out here in the top of the 4th. Urbandale threatening to really break this one open. Adams' pitch. Fly ball to right. Barnes headed back. He's got a beat on it. This will be deep enough to score the run. Catch is made. Both runners tag. And a sacrifice fly for Gelner makes it 8-2. Kuhl scores. Harris to 3rd.
Now batting, number 7, Jalen Ziegler.
That'll bring up the center fielder Jalen Ziegler, 0 for 2. A grounder back to the mound and a strikeout. Griner has 1 strikeout. He's walked 1. He's hit a batter. As this pitch is swung on and fouled back, 0-1. Eight runs, 7 hits, and an error now for Urbandale. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for Ottumwa. Time called at the plate. Runner at 3rd, 1 down. Ottumwa's infield is back, trailing 8-2. Umpire takes a moment to clean the dish off. And now Ziegler stands back in. Adams 0-1. Fly ball left center. This probably is deep enough to score the run. Shark underneath it. Makes the catch. Harris tags. And he will score, and it is 9-2. So a single, a double, and 2 sacrifice flies in the inning. 2 home, 2 out, nobody on. And the batter, Cal Carlson, 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a run.
Cal Carlson.
Urbandale executing situational hitting there. So here is Carlson. And time called at the plate before the first pitch. That pitch now in there for a strike, 0-1. Griner brings it home. And a liner foul down the third base line, 0-2. (9-2) Urbandale here in the top of the fourth, 2 out, nobody on. Adams set for the 0-2. Down low, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Called strike 3 in the outside corner, and the inning is over. Second strikeout for Griner, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In in Ottumwa. For Urbandale, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Ottumwa down 9-2 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, a molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Of the fourth inning. Urbandale 9, Ottumwa 2. Jayhawks broke it open with 5 runs in the third, all of which were unearned and scored after there were 2 out. Ottumwa just couldn't get that last out. And then the Jayhawks have tacked on 2 more here in the fourth. Braylon Griffiths will lead off the fourth for Ottumwa, followed by Cam Maneri and Tucker Long. Braylon struck out his first time up. First pitch here, high ball 1. Dawson Roberts came on in relief in the second inning. Pitch on the inside corner evens a count at a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Chopper right side foul, and it's 1-2. Roberts has thrown an inning and 2/3 of relief, and right now he would be in line to be the winning pitcher here in Game 1. The starter, Dylan Kuhl, only lasted an inning and a third. Swing and a miss by Maneri, foul tip into the mid of the catcher. That's out number 1.
Now batting the catcher.
First strikeout for Roberts.
Cam Maneri.
Pardon me, that was Griffiths batting. Now here's Cam Maneri. And these special shirts that Ottumwa was wearing to honor John Hart tonight, they're really snappy looking. But from up here in the press box, the small numbers sometimes, my old eyes, make it hard to tell who's who. Maneri takes a pitch outside, 1-0. Cam fouled out his first time up. The 1-0 pitch on the outside corner, 1-1 to Maneri. So Griffith struck out. Maneri with the 1-1 count, Long on deck. That pitch in there for a strike, and Maneri behind 1-2. Righty to righty, the 1-2 pitch, outside 2-2. Roberts working quickly. The 2-2 to Cam, skied in the air, foul off to the left out of play. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roberts from the line. Catcher sets up away. The pitch, that's way outside, 3-2. So the Gambino works the count full. Tucker Long on deck. And that pitch off the plate outside, ball 4. So Maneri works a 1-out walk, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Imagine we'll get a courtesy runner here for Cam. Tucker Long, the batter. And out of the dugout is Ryan McKinnon.
Ryan McKinnon. Now batting the shortstop, number 20, Tucker Long.
Tucker Long walked his first time up. Left-handed batting shortstop will stand in. This will be the first time he faces Roberts. Long's walk was the last batter of the day for Dylan Cool. Cool now in right field. The pitch. Ground ball right side. That'll get through for a base hit. McKinnon will make the turn and head for third. Cool will fire to third. Not in time. Runners on the corners and only 1 out. Nice piece of hitting by Long and the batter Lucas Barnes. Barnes lined into a double play to end the second inning. He hit a liner back to the mound and Long was doubled off. Dawson Roberts came in to face Lucas Barnes with 1 out in that second inning, threw 1 pitch and got 2 outs. First pitch, low and away, good stop by the catcher Gelnor, ball 1. One and 0 the count to Barnes. And a swing and a miss. We're even at a ball and a strike. Someone trying to manufacture something from the bottom of the order here. 2 on, 1 out. Someone trailing 9-2. Urbandale reliever Roberts in his first real jam. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Ball got away from Gelnor, but not far enough away for anybody to advance. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. McKinnon at third, Long at first. Pitch to Barnes. Pop foul back and out of play. We'll do it again. One and 2 to Barnes. See if he can put the ball in play here and get that runner home from third. The pitch, runner goes, low and away. They'll throw down to second, not in time, and McKinnon will come home and score on the double steal. Second time that's worked for Ottumwa today, and it's 9-3. Great pitch to run on to a breaking pitch in the dirt. So Long steals second. McKinnon steals home. 2 and 2 to Barnes. That's the 4th steal for Tucker Long, as this pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3 for out number 2. That is the 4th steal for Ryan McKinnon as well. Top of the order, Miles Sainer walked and scored in the first, grounded back to the mound in the third.
Miles Sainer.
So Ottumwa's cut the deficit down to 6. It's 9-3. Runner in scoring position, 2 out. Base hit here could creep Ottumwa a little bit closer. Right-hander to right-hander, the pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Roberts from the stretch. Now the 1-0 to Sainer. Outside 2-0. Hitters count for Miles Sainer. 2 balls, no strikes. The next offering. Down low, 3-0. Carter Thompson on deck. Three and 0 to Sainer. Taking all the way here. Does he have the green light? Taking all the way, and it's outside ball 4. 4-pitch walk brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Second walk of the inning, first and second, and that'll bring up Carter Thompson. But will he face Roberts as Eric Evans out of the Urbandale dugout? Roberts getting some high fives from his teammates. And waiting to see if a change is made or not. And they are bringing somebody in from the bullpen. So Roberts' day is done, at least for game 1. It's a call to the bullpen for the Jayhawks. We'll take 30 seconds, come back and tell you about the new pitcher on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pitcher is right-handed junior Cale McDaniel, making his 7th appearance. 2 of those are starts. He's 1-1 with a save, an ERA of 3.62. 9 2/3 innings pitched. 8 hits allowed, 5 runs, all earned, 7 walks, 7 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 163 against him. Dawson Roberts credited with 3 innings pitched. He came on with 2 out in the 2nd inning. He leaves with 2 out in the 4th inning. Pardon me, that's 2 innings pitched. He allowed 3 hits. 1 run. He's responsible for the runners at first and second.
Pitching for Urbandale, number 15, Cale.
Struck out 2, walked 2 through 34 pitches.
Number 19, Carter Thompson.
Carter Thompson has walked and fouled out 0 for 1. First and second, 2 out, a run home. Bulldogs down 9-3 here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls and a strike. Next offering to Carter, up and away, 1-1. Griffith struck out. Maneri walked. Long singled. Barnes struck out. Ottumwa did a double steal to get a run home. And then Sainer walked. Now the 1-1 to Thompson. Swing and a miss, chased a breaking ball down low, 1-2. Adam Greiner on deck if Thompson can keep the inning going. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A look back at second by McDaniel in the pitch. Little flare into right center. That is down for a base hit. Around third on his way home. And scoring ahead of the throw is Tucker Long. It is 9-4. 2 out, 2 strike RBI single for Carter Thompson.
Now batting for Ottumwa, the pitcher, number 10, Adam Greiner.
Sainer on the play goes to third, so runners at the corners still, and here is Adam Greiner. 1 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice and singled. Nice piece of 2-strike hitting by Thompson. Now Griner, the pitcher, trying to help his own cause. Boy, Ottumwa was down 9-2 coming into this bottom of the fourth inning, but 2 on the board, another runner at third. Played another run here. You're starting to forge a comeback trail. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Adam is not getting cheated on his swings this season, folks. Had some big cuts when I saw him at Hoover on Tuesday. Another big cut there. He has 5 triples on the season. One of those would look pretty good right now. The 0-1. Ground or liner up the middle. It is caught by the pitcher, McDaniel, to end the inning. Boy, if that gets by, it's an RBI. Adam tattooed it, but the inning is over. Ottumwa does get 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the 5th. Ottumwa trailing 9-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The 5th inning. Ottumwa trailing number 5 Urbandale 9-4. Adam Griner still out there for Ottumwa. And if you're wondering why Ottumwa still has its starter in there when they're down 9-4 while Urbandale's already on its 3rd pitcher, I would say the main reason is this is already Ottumwa's 7th game this week and they're going to play 10. Griner is out there to eat up as many innings as he can because we still have to play game 2 tonight and then 2 games in Decorah on Saturday. Ben Booth, the DH, will lead it off for Urbandale. 1 for 2 with an RBI double and a run. Both teams 2 in the first, both teams 2 in the fourth. As that pitch low and away, ball 1. The difference is Urbandale scored 5 unearned runs in the third. One ball, no strikes. Right-hander to right-hander, Griner to Booth. Low and away, 2-0. Hitters count here for Ben Booth. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. High chopper to third. Carter Thompson with the big hop field and fired to first in time for out number 1. That'll bring up Brock Moore, who does not have an official at-bat in this game. He walked in the second, hit by a pitch, and scored in the third.
Now batting, number 19, Brock Moore.
Griner comes set. First pitch to Moore. Hit in the air, foul off to the right out of play, 0-1. One out, nobody on, top 5. Urbandale leading your Bulldogs 9-4. The 0-1. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2, upstairs, 1-2. Griner comes set, working deliberately here. The 1-2 pitch. Popped it up left side, drifting back onto the grass is Tucker Long. The shortstop makes the catch, and there's 2 down. That pitch tied up more inside. And that'll bring to the plate Jack Craig.
Now batting, number 10, Jack Craig.
Craig is 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Someone down 9-4. Top of the 5th inning. First pitch misses, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Griner's 1-0. Ground ball to third. Thompson drops it, picks it up, fires to first, got him. And the inning is over, and Griner's got his first 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Urbandale 9, Ottumwa 4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs. You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The 5th inning, Ottumwa baseball trying to rally. They trail Urbandale 9-4. It'll be Shark, Rominger, and Griffiths due up for the Bulldogs. Over at Houston Field, going to the bottom of the 7th, Ottumwa and Urbandale in softball are tied at 2. So Ottumwa got off the mat to tie it and go to the bottom of the 7th with a chance to win it. Be pretty big for Ottumwa softball to stay hot. They had to fight hard to win their doubleheader against Roosevelt last night. Ottumwa softball, by the way, 5-1 on the week, a split with Lincoln, then sweeps over Hoover and Roosevelt. Both Bulldog baseball and softball teams are in first place halfway through the conference schedule. That's a good place to be. Here's Tanner Shark, 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. First pitch from the reliever Cale McDaniel is on the outside corner for a called strike. Oh, 0-1 to Shark. Third baseman Moore in on the edge of the grass. The pitch. Ground ball foul right side past Luke Gomat in the first base coaching box, 0-2. Joe Vandenberg up here complaining that Luke made no attempt. Joe can tell him all about it when basketball practice begins. Coming up later this year. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Shark is gone for out number 1.
Now batting for the Bulldogs.
Here's Javen Rominger, who has popped out and bounced into a fielder's choice, 0 for 2. Urbandale, 9 runs, 7 hits, and an error. Ottumwa, 4 runs, 4 hits, and an error. First pitch here to Javen. Outside, ball 1. I have to be honest here. I'm pretty happy overall with this home plate umpire strike zone. Hasn't felt like it's been too big or too small. That pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. Both Adam Griner for Ottumwa and the Urbandale pitchers are getting credit for good pitches on that inside corner, but they're not getting too much credit outside. This is a good zone. The 0-1, a roller to third. Big hop up to Moore. He fields it cleanly, throws to first. Not in time. Javen beats it out, an infield hit. That big hop off the lip of the grass. Moore fielded it cleanly, but it kind of took him out of rhythm for just a moment. And that split second was all that Javen Rominger needed to beat it out. Now he's at first with 1 down. Ottumwa has its 5th hit. The batter is Braylon Griffiths, who has struck out twice against 2 different pitchers. Dylan Cool struck him out in the first. Dawson Roberts struck him out in the fourth. Now it's Cale McDaniel on the mound, and that pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Come on, Braylon, put this one in play. 0-1 to the Bulldog DH. 1 on, 1 out, bottom 5. Ottumwa still down 9-4. The pitch. Swing and a miss, chased a breaking ball, 0-2. Griffiths need to protect the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. In the dirt. 1-2. One on, 1 out. A long pause, runner goes. Pitch is low and away. It gets away from the catcher and down to second is Rominger with the stolen base. Count is even 2-2 to Griffiths. Runner at second, now only 1 out. Braylon with a 2-2 count. Cam Maneri on deck. McDaniel comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt. Strike 3. Picked up by the catcher, Gilnor. Throw to first for out number 2 as Javen stays at second. And it's up to Cam Maneri, who was fouled out and walked.
Catcher, number 5, Cam Maneri.
Someone down 9-4. He'd like to get that runner home from second. Get a little bit closer before we go to the final 2 innings. First pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. One and 0 to the Cambina. And yes, that rhymed. That offering in there for a strike, even at 1-1 to Cam. One ball, 1 strike. The next pitch. High fly ball, shallow left, foul territory. Underneath it, the third baseman Moore makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 5. Urbandale leads Ottumwa 9-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The 6th inning, Adam Griner still out there for Ottumwa. Urbandale leads at 9-4. Game 1 of our doubleheader here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Griner's at 79 pitches through 5 innings. He threw 64 pitches on Monday, but then had the required couple of days off. And there is no weekly pitch limit for sophomores and up. 8th graders and 9th graders can only throw, I think, it's either 110 or 150 for the week. There's no such upper weekly limit on sophomores, juniors, and seniors. So Griner could go as high as 110 today, I believe.
Now batting, number 49, Cole Garwood.
We're going to have a pinch hitter here for Jacob Barnes in the number 9 spot, Cole Garwood. Tall right-handed batter, a junior, hitting .237 with 8 runs batted in. First pitch way outside, ball 1. One and 0 to the pinch hitter Garwood, number 9 spot in the order. Then the top of the order for Urbandale, Dylan Kuhl and Sam Harris. Griner's pitch. Ground ball in the hole, it's short. Tucker Long, a backhand stop. The rifle throw across. In time to get him one down. Boy, Ottumwa's had some good shortstops in the decade that I've been here, but I don't know if anybody has a stronger arm from short than Tucker Long does. And I'm not taking anything away from Mitch Wood, Braden Larkin, 2 of my favorites here, but boy, Tucker's got a cannon, and he needed every inch, every ounce of that to get it over there. One down for Dylan Kuhl, who has yet to be retired. 2 for 3, 2 singles, reached on an error. He scored 3 times. Righty to lefty, Griner's pitch. Over but low, ball 1. Adam again working from the stretch on every pitch, even with no one on base. Has ditched the windup he was using earlier this season. That pitch way outside, 2-0. Hitters count for Kuhl, 2 balls, no strikes. Sunshine no longer on the field. Sun's crept behind some clouds that have popped up to the west. That pitch way outside, 3-0. No activity in the Ottumwa pen. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch, outside, ball 4. Nope, that was called a strike, 3-1. Umpire wasn't very demonstrative with that strike call. So it's 3-1. Adam brings it home and misses way outside this time, ball 4. Second walk issued by Adam. That ends a string of 8 batters in a row retired by Griner. And here is Sam Harris, who has homered, doubled, reached on a fielder's choice. He's driven in 2. He scored 3. Righty to lefty, 1 on, 1 out. The pitch. Up and away, ball 1, and Griner suddenly having trouble locating. One and 0 to the left-handed batting Harris. The next offering, skied in the air, foul off to the left, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Urbandale 9 runs, 7 hits and an error. Ottumwa 4 runs, 5 hits and an error. Throw to first, not in time. Not sure if they'd put Kuhl in motion in here or not. Only has 4 steals on the season. That pitch up and away, 2-1. It's a 5-run game in the top of the 6th, so while Urbandale's lead is fairly comfortable, it's not a blowout situation. I don't think there's any sportsmanship issues with trying to steal a bag here. Kuhl doesn't have a big lead. Javen holding him on. The pitch. Fly ball left center. In the alley, long run for Shark, and he's not going to get there. Fields it in front of the warning track. Kuhl around third on his way home. Long's throw to the plate is not in time. Boy, he made that closer than it probably should have been, and he threw that from about medium left center. It's 10-4 on the RBI double by Harris, his third extra base hit of the ball game. But I think Dylan Cool heard the ball hit the mid of Camineri right after he crossed the plate and probably turned around and said, wait a minute, how'd the ball get here?
Now batting, number 21, Lucas Jelner.
Lucas Jelner, the batter, 0 for 2. He does have a sacrifice fly and an RBI. Right-hander to right-hander now. Griner will look back at second, and the pitch. In the dirt, good stop by Camineri, ball 1. Ottumwa down 10-4 here now in the top of the 6th. One and 0 to Jelner. Time called at the plate. Now the 1-0, breaking ball sailed outside, 2-0. Now there is activity in the Ottumwa pen. They have a right-hander warming up. Camineri out to talk to Griner briefly, now comes back behind the plate. Two balls, no strikes. That pitch in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Sam Harris, the runner at second. A run home here in the 6th. Urbandale leading 10-4. Griner's 2-1. Swing and a foul, back 2-2. Mentioned Harris was 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a home run. Harris is a junior, so he has one more season in an Urbandale uniform, and then he will be playing Division I baseball for Duke. He gets a short lead at second. Now the 2-2. Little flare out beyond short. Out is long. He can't get it. A bloop single. They will stop Harris at third. Runners on the corners with nobody out. And the batter, Jalen Ziegler, who is 0 for 2 with a sac fly and an RBI.
Number 7, Jalen Ziegler.
Get a courtesy runner here for Jelner, the catcher. That'll be Bryce Higgins.
Now running, number 24, Bryce Higgins.
So now I've got to try to keep a name straight between last night and tonight. Last night, Urbandale shortstop last name was Huggins, but now Roosevelt, I did it again. Roosevelt's player last night in softball was Huggins. Now Urbandale has Higgins running at first. Griner tried to pick him off, but not in time. So Harris at third, Higgins at first, Ziegler at the plate. Griner's pitch inside and hit him in the back. Boy, Adam may be tiring here. He just cannot seem to find the strike zone right now. Bases are loaded with nobody out. And the batter, Cal Carlson, 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a run.
26, Cal Carlson.
Luke Gomat, the pitching coach, out to talk to Griner. Ottumwa had Braylon Griffiths warming up. He's come back to the dugout now. He's not coming in yet. Gomat doesn't bring the hook with him. That's John Yeager's responsibility. I said there was nobody out. There's actually one out. I'd kind of forgotten the pinch hitter had grounded out to start the inning. Since then, we've had a walk, an RBI double, a single, and a hit batter. Grinder's up to 96 pitches, so I think Ottumwa would have preferred to have him throw all 7 tonight if possible. The pitch count's probably going to make that unlikely now. Bases loaded, 1 out, and that pitch way outside, ball 1. $10 for Urbandale, and with 3 on and 1 out, threatening to really blow it open. The 1-0. Popped up right side. That's what Ottumwa needs. Behind the bag at first and unable to make the catch in fair territory is Rominger. Runners advancing. A run scores. That should be infield fly, I think. Shouldn't the batter should be out. If the ball is fair, the batter would be out. The runners can advance at their own risk. Coach Yeager's trying to argue he's either arguing it's a foul ball or he's arguing for the infield fly rule here. Very belatedly, Carlson ran to first. And they're not giving the infield fly rule. Now, Rominger misjudged that pop fly, but that's a high pop fly with the infielders underneath it. That's got to be infield fly. And John Yeager, I think, found a way to express his displeasure without getting himself kicked out of the game. The bat thrown away was up the first baseline, and John just picked it up and flipped it about 15 feet in the air all the way back to the third base on deck circle. So it's 11-4. I don't mind the run scoring there. I cannot believe they didn't call infield fly. That's a mistake. Pitch is a strike to Ben Booth, 0-1. That is an infield fly. And yes, it was misplayed, but that doesn't mean it wasn't an infield fly. A high pop-up on the infield. And that ball wasn't even out to the dirt. If it's or out past the dirt on the grass. If it's out on the grass and it's a tougher play, yeah, maybe not. There's a pop-up right side foul. Rominger headed over towards his own dugout. He'll make a basket catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Brock Moore, who is 0 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch.
Number 19, Brock Moore.
So we'll make that second run of the inning unearned. Inning should be over. The error charged to Rominger in the drop pop-up, but the error on the umpire for not knowing the infield fly rule. Bases loaded, 2 out. And Grinder's pitch to Moore. In the dirt, good stop by Maneri, ball 1. Grinder up to 101 pitches. By my count, unofficial count. And the 1-0. Check swing taken high, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Right-hander to right-hander. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Adam gets the next sign from Cam. Now time called at the plate. Two balls and a strike. The pitch, swing, and a foul at the plate as Moore falls down. Might have fouled that ball off his leg, 2-2. Well, the runner at third, Higgins, on about every pitch now since he's been at third, he's starting to run like he's trying to steal home and then stopping. He's trying to distract Adam, but he's also killing his momentum when he stops. 2-2 to Moore. Same thing happens. Pitch comes inside and hits him. A run will score, and it's 12-4. And the batter, Jack Craig, the 9th batter of the inning.
Now batting, number 10, Jack Craig.
Ziegler to third, Carlson to second, Moore to first. That run unearned, that's cold comfort. An error and a bad call. Strike on the outside corner to Craig, 0-1. Game 1 final from Houston Field. In 8 innings, Urbandale beats Ottumwa 3-2. Bulldogs softball sees their momentum slowed a bit. They'll try to bounce back in the nightcap just a few miles from here. Time called at the plate. That pitch gets away all the way to the backstop. Another run scores, and it's 13-4. Coming home is Ziegler. Carlson to third, Moore to second. One ball, one strike, second and third, 2 down, 4 runs home in the inning. Urbandale leading 13-4. Grinder's pitch, inside, 2-1. Grinder at 107 pitches. Now the 2-1. Lined into right field. Barnes coming on. He'll reach up and make the catch. And the side is retired. 4 runs score on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Ottumwa down 13-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
For the 6th inning, Urbandale's blown it open. They lead Ottumwa 13-4. 8-9-1 due up for the Dogs. Tucker Long, Lucas Barnes, Miles Sainer. Long hasn't been retired yet. He's walked, and he has singled and scored.
Number 20, Tucker Long.
Each team got 2 in the first. Urbandale got 5 in the third. Each team got 2 in the fourth. Urbandale 4 more in this 6th inning. Now Cale McDaniel's pitch to Tucker. Breaking ball, strike, 0-1. McDaniel working quickly, and that pitch skied in the air, shallow left, but waiting on it. And making the catch is Carlson for out number 1. Pardon me, that's actually Jack Craig out there. He moved to left field earlier.
Now batting for Ottumwa, the right fielder, number 22, Lucas Barnes.
Lucas Barnes, the batter. He's lined into a double play and struck out 0 for 2. First pitch, outside, ball 1. The next offering, swing and a miss. And the count is a ball and a strike. The 1-1 to Barnes. Swing and a foul, 1-2. 1-2 to Barnes, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. Skied in the air to shallow left. And calling for it, the left fielder Craig to make the catch, 2 down.
Now batting for Ottumwa, the left fielder, number 13, Miles Sainer.
Top of the order, Miles Sainer, 2 walks and a ground out. So his batting average has gone down a bit, but his on-base continues to go up. And Sainer pops it foul back out of play. It's just over our heads. That might have hit one of the letters in that new John Hart Stadium sign. 0-1 the count. For 10 years, Craig's been telling me foul balls do come into this booth. It's never happened to me. It happens when I'm not here. Sainer swings and misses 0-2. Of course, I have to be more vigilant now that we have the live video stream and the camera right next to me. I got to protect the camera if Miles does that again and fouls it up here. The 0-2 from McDaniel. Ground ball fair down the third base line, fielded behind the bag by Moore. A rocket throw across in time, and the inning is over. Ottumwa goes down in order, and we go to the 7th. Bulldogs trailing 13-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 7th inning, Urbandale 13, Ottumwa 4 in game 1 of our doubleheader. Ottumwa forced to go to the bullpen. Adam Greiner needed 108 pitches to get through 6 innings. And now the Bulldogs will turn to sophomore Braylon Griffiths, who goes from DH to pitching. Greiner will stay in the game and go to second base. And Luke Reinhardt is out of the game. Griffiths making his second appearance. He has 1 inning pitched and he's 1-0. And he's allowed 1 hit, 3 runs, all unearned. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Opponents have hit 125 against him. Again, only 1 outing for Griffiths. So this will be the second varsity outing of his career. Adam Greiner allowed 13 runs in 6 innings, a lot of those, though, unearned. 9 hits allowed by Adam.
Now pitching for Ottumwa, number 29.
Walked 2, struck out 2, and again 108 pitches.
And batting for Urbandale, number 3, Jake Barnes.
And Jacob Barnes hits the first pitch foul, third base side, 0-1. Barnes was pinch hit for in the 6th inning, then reinserted in the bottom half. And now takes his at-bat here in the 7th. He's 0 for 2. The 0-1 from Braylon way outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Only 5 of the 13 runs charged to Greiner were earned runs. Ottumwa's only committed 2 errors, but they led to 2 big innings. That breaking ball sails high over the head of Barnes, 2-1. The 2-1, way outside, 3-1. Three and 1 the count. The pitch, popped it up on the infield. Who wants it? Maneri by the plate. Nope, it'll be the pitcher Griffiths to make the catch. And there's 1 out. Top of the order, Dylan Cool. 2 singles, a walk, reached on an error, scored 4 times. Left-handed batter digs in for the 5th time. That pitch up and away, ball 1. The sophomore winds and delivers, and that's in there for a strike, even at 1-1 to Cool. Cool spelled K-U-E-H-L. And how that's pronounced depends on the family. I've seen it pronounced Keel, but their family pronounces it Cool. Outside corner strike to Cool, 1-2. Pretty cool delivery there by Griffiths. 1-2. The wind and the pitch. High, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Down and in. Now it's full at 3-2. One out, nobody on, top 7. Ottumwa down 9. The 3-2 from Braylon. Line, but well foul off to the right. Completely out of John Hart Stadium, still 3-2. We'll have the ceremony between games to honor John Hart and officially name this facility John Hart Stadium and Legion Memorial Field. 3-2 inside, and it nicked him in the arm. A hit batter with 1 out. And Keel has been on base all 5 times he's been to the plate. So here is the Duke commit, Sam Harris, who is 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a home run. And Harris, a junior, he'll have 1 more year for Urbandale and then head off to North Carolina to play for Duke. Pitch up high, ball 1. Good news for the Harris family. They'll be able to wear a lot of the same gear, just not the red gear that Urbandale has. They can keep the Navy stuff. That's pretty close to Duke colors. Obviously, they'll get some actual Duke gear. Swing and a foul tip into the mitt of the catcher, Camineri. Count even at a ball and a strike. One and one. Pickoff throw not in time. Back in standing up is Cool. Cannot imagine that Urbandale is going to run leading by 13 or leading 13-4, leading by 9 here in the top of the 7th. That pitch upstairs, and it's 2-1. Cool only is getting a short lead over there. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch outside, 3-1. Camden Cormany is jogging down to the bullpen. I think Ottumwa was going to warm him up just in case Griffiths starts to struggle here. 1 on, 1 out. The 3-1. Outside corner strike, 3-2. Three and 2 to Harris. Payoff pitch. Fouled back, will do it again. Still 3-2 to Sam Harris. Braylon, the stretch, the pitch, inside, ball 4. A hit batter, then a walk with 1 out. And coming up is the catcher, Lucas Jolner.
Now batting, number 21, Lucas Jolner.
Jolner is 1 for 3. He has a single, a sacrifice fly. So he's driven in a run. Two on, 1 out, top 7. Braylon Griffiths, the stretch and the pitch. High, ball 1. Griffiths retired Jacob Barnes on a pop-up. Since then, he's hit a batter and walked a batter. There's a pitch low and away, 2-0. And right now, the strike zone is an elusive target for the sophomore pitcher. Feels like a bit of a growing pains outing right here for Braylon. Now the 2-0. Outside 3-0. Center fielder Jalen Ziegler on deck. The 3-0 pitch, inside ball 4. A 4-pitch walk has loaded the bases with 1 out. Ziegler's 0 for 2. He's hit a sac fly and he's been hit by a pitch. He has an RBI and a run scored.
Jalen Ziegler.
Get a courtesy runner for the catcher, Jolner. This time it will be Kevin Dillon.
Now running for Urbandale, number 6, Kevin Dillon.
And Ziegler stands in. Bases loaded, 1 down. The pitch. Low and away, ball 1. That is 6 straight out of the zone by Braylon Griffiths. The 1-0. Inside, it hit him. Second hit batter of the inning. That brings in a run. It's 14-4. Second at bat in a row, or second plate appearance in a row that Ziegler's been hit. John Yeager out of the dugout. And I think he wants to turn to Camden Cormany here to try to get out of the rest of this 7th inning. He'll take the baseball from Braylon. It's a call to the bullpen for Ottumwa. We'll take 30 seconds and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
For right-hander Camden Cormany, this will be his varsity pitching debut. And this is a tough situation to take the mound at the varsity level for the first time. Urbandale with the bases loaded, only 1 out. And they already lead Ottumwa 14-4. Both teams got 2 in the first. Urbandale got 5 in the third. Both teams 2 in the fourth. With the Jayhawks 4 in the sixth and 1 so far here in the 7th. Braylon Griffiths throws a third of an inning. He's been charged with 1 run so far, no hits, 2 walks, 2 hit batters, no strikeouts, 26 pitches. He is responsible for the 3 runners on base. Cormany, I think, will get 1 more warm-up pitch, or no, he will not. Get a pinch hitter here. It's not Cal Carlson.
Now pitching for Ottumwa, number 24, Camden Cormany.
Bryce Higgins will pinch hit for Carlson.
Batting for Urbandale, number 24, Bryce Higgins.
We saw Higgins as a courtesy runner last inning, now getting an at-bat. Junior hitting .333, 1 for 3. Does have 2 RBI. First pitch from Camden. On the outside corner for a called strike, 0-1. There is activity in the Urbandale bullpen. They have a left-hander throwing. Don't know if he'll come on for the bottom of the 7th. The 0-1 from Cormany. Popped in the air, foul off to the right, out of play, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The tall right-hander sets and delivers. Little roller out to short. Long has it, goes to second. Not in time. Ball hit too slowly to go to second. Fielder's choice, everybody safe. Run score is 15-4. No base hit there. Tucker, I'm not sure, realized he didn't have time to go to second. Higgins does get an RBI. And now another pinch hitter, Mason Suter, will bat for the DH Ben Booth.
Batting, number 30, Mason Suter.
Bases loaded, still only 1 out. The pitch. Swing and a foul at the plate, 0-1. Suter is 1 for 3 on the season with an RBI. A 1-1 the count to the right-handed batting pinch hitter. Bases loaded, still only 1 away. 15-4 Urbandale. That pitch fouled back and it's 0-2. Cormany's come in and he's thrown strikes. Really, he should have gotten an out already. Now the 0-2 pitch to Suter. A little bit high, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Camden. Popped it up. And now they call the infield fly rule as the third baseman Thompson makes the catch, 2 down. I'm going to guess that that there were a few eyes rolled by people wearing Ottumwa red when infield fly was called there. 2 down for Brock Moore. 0 for 1, but he's reached 3 times. He's walked once, been hit by a pitch twice. Bases loaded, 2 out. Cormany's pitch. Ground ball to third. Thompson has it. He will dive to the bag and win the race in time for out number 3. Three left on base in that inning. 2 runs on no hits. And again, Urbandale leaves 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Ottumwa down 15-4 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The 7th inning, last chance for Ottumwa in game 1. They trail Urbandale 15-4. The Jayhawks will go to the bullpen here. Bringing a left-hander, Landon Maggard, a senior.
Ottumwa fans, tonight is the dedication of the
Check the stats on Maggard here.
American Legion Memorial Field. All Legion baseball participants.
This will be his 4th appearance. He's made 2 starts, 1-0, with a 3.82 ERA. 3 2/3 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, 4 runs, 2 earned, 11 walks, 4 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .077 against him. Again, he's walked a ton. Hopefully Ottumwa's looked at the stat sheet and said, hey, let's be patient with this guy. Maggard on for Cale McDaniel.
Pitching for Urbandale, number 2, Landon Maggard.
McDaniel went 2 1/3 innings.
Now batting for Ottumwa, the third baseman, number 19, Carter Thompson.
Allowed no runs on 2 hits. No walks and 2 strikeouts for McDaniel. Carter Thompson will be the first batter the left-handed pitching Maggard faces, and this pitch, up high, ball 1. And that one driven to center, pretty well hit, but Ziegler over to his left will make the catch for out number 1. Adam Griner, the batter, 1 for 3.
Now batting, number 10.
Creamed the ball his last time up and right back to the pitcher for a lineout. Urbandale leading 15-4, even though they've had a kind of a bullpen game today. Their starter, Dylan Cool, only lasted an inning and a third. He didn't give up any hits, but he walked 4. Pitch outside to Griner, 1-0. Dawson Roberts came on, allowed 2 runs on 3 hits in 2 innings. Cale McDaniel didn't allow a run on 2 hits in 2 1/3, and now Maggard being tasked to get the final 3 outs. Swing and a miss by Griner, count even at a ball and a strike. Griner fouls that pitch off, and the count 1-2. One out, nobody on, bottom 7. Ottumwa down 15-4. The 1-2 pitch, high, 2-2. Bulldogs only being out hit 9-5, but walks, hit batters, and errors have really hurt in this first game. And Adams skies it to right center. Pretty well hit. Ziegler going back towards the alley. He'll slow down, reach up, and make the catch for out number 2. Adam nearly had himself an opposite field extra base hit. If that gets down in the alley, he probably has another triple.
Now batting for Ottumwa.
And the final hope for Ottumwa, Tanner Shark, who is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Lefty to lefty, the pitch from Maggard. Pop up left side behind the bag, foul territory in the grass, catch made by Moore, and that's the ball game. Urbandale wins game 1 over Ottumwa by a final of 15-4. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and get you the game 1 totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Game one of our doubleheader in the books. Urbandale beats Ottumwa 15-4. The totals for the Jayhawks: 15 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, 7 left on base. Dawson Roberts gets the win in relief. He is 1-1. For Ottumwa, 4 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors, 6 left on base. Adam Greiner, the loss, 0-4. The ball game took 2 hours and 24 minutes to complete. The only home run in the game hit by Sam Harris of Urbandale, his first. Ottumwa falls to 13-9. Urbandale improves to 17-7. Game 2 is coming up shortly. Now, we will have the ceremony to dedicate the stadium here as John Hart Stadium, and we hope to air that live for you here. They are going to prepare the field for Game 2 first and then do the ceremony. So what we'll do on the radio side, we'll take a 3-minute timeout and then bring you Radio Iowa News, Radio Iowa Sports. We'll be ready to jump back in for the ceremony when it's ready. On the video side, we're going to end the Game 1 stream after we get you a few more sponsor messages, and we'll have the stream for Game 2 ready to go, and we'll start that stream with the ceremony as Ottumwa dedicates John Hart Stadium tonight here at Legion Memorial Field. So stay tuned. We'll have the ceremony in Game 2 coming up soon on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it
Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, a molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit